So you've been very politically active
For a bit.
for
Yeah.
a bit. So how did you start to sort of realize some of this stuff and get involved?
I'd always known, I mean, my family kind of started as liberal Zionist, I guess, very much believed in like the way of Rabin, and that's kind of why they decided to go to Israel, because it was like 97 and it was 2 years after he was assassinated, but there was still this kind of naive concept of attaining peace and stuff like that through the ways of Rabin and Oslo. And I think we've all kind of wisened up a bit and kind of found out much more and how much deeper all of these things go. So I was always kind of aware. I only became active. It's actually kind of a funny story. I mean, funny is a relative concept, so I don't promise laughs on this. But I was playing in a band for a few years, kind of like an alternative rockish, noisy band. And my older brother would always come. He lived in Tel Aviv and we were in Jerusalem, and he would come to a lot of our shows, and he was really supportive. And then he joined this activist samba band who would go and play demonstrations. And they're part of this international network called Rhythms of Resistance, where they're all over the world, these activist samba bands who play and support demonstrations. And so I thought, okay, well, he supported my band, I should support his band. So I went with him to a demonstration in the West Bank. So I started being active because of music, I guess. And so after that, and after I was at like a demonstration and got like tear gassed and saw kind of what it's like to be in a village, and also to break my conceptions of what it is to be in a Palestinian village, that I'm not looked at necessarily as like, that it's not just like this pure hate, but that we're like people, and if we work together, we can, to change stuff, then things might actually be changed. So that was a really interesting experience. And then I started going on tours of like the southern area of the West Bank, like the South Hebron Hills and of East Jerusalem. And then that's kind of when the Sheikh Jarrah thing started, and people started going, then weekly demonstrations happened in Jerusalem. And so I kind of started there and was pretty active for like 2 years.